Wait, before you scroll away or click on something else, I want to ask you one question. What if everything you think is wrong with you isn't actually you? What if the voice that's been holding you back isn't telling the truth, but just repeating fear disguised as logic? In the next few minutes, you're going to discover how an ancient emperor trained his mind to quiet that inner voice, and how you can too. Stay with me until the end, because what you'll hear could completely shift the way you deal with self-doubt for the rest of your life. There's a voice inside your head that never shuts up. It whispers at night when the world is quiet. It speaks the loudest when you're about to try something new. It tells you you're not ready, that you're not smart enough, that everyone else has it figured out except you. And the worst part? Most of the time, you believe it. But what if I told you that even the most powerful man in the world once heard that same voice, and instead of letting it control him, he tamed it? His name was Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, a philosopher, and a man who, despite leading armies and ruling an empire, still battled his own self-doubt. The key to his strength wasn't to silence the voice by force, but to lead it like he led Rome. You wake up one morning and immediately the thoughts begin. Why did you say that yesterday? They're going to laugh at your idea. You're falling behind. It's like there's a judge in your mind, always pointing out what's wrong with you. That's not your conscience, it's your inner critic, and it's brutal. You're not alone. Everyone has this voice. Celebrities, athletes, artists, students. That nagging commentary that makes you second-guess your worth. What makes the difference isn't whether you have the voice, it's whether you believe it. Marcus Aurelius knew this. That's why he didn't just fight wars on battlefields. He fought internal ones every day. His journal, what we now call meditations, was his way of pushing back. Not with rage, but with reason. Because he understood something few people realize. You are not your thoughts. Imagine this. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of the known world, sitting alone at night, quill in hand, candle burning. And instead of writing speeches or orders to generals, he wrote to himself. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. He wasn't writing to impress anyone. He wrote to stay sane, to stay grounded, because he too had fears, doubts, moments where he wondered if he was enough. The man who commanded armies still had to command his own thinking. And that's the heart of Stoicism. The idea that while we can't control the world, we can control how we respond to it, especially the world inside us. That voice in your head, the one telling you you're not enough, it's not truth, it's just noise. A leftover echo of fear, comparison, and survival instinct. And the Stoics knew how to deal with it. They didn't shout it down, they questioned it, they rewired it. So the next time that voice shows up, don't panic. Don't try to silence it with fake positivity. Do what Marcus did. Apply what I call the Stoic filter. It's a simple, 3-step process you can use right now. Step 1, pause. Don't react. Just notice the thought. Step 2, question. Ask, is this true? Is this useful? Is this in my control? Most of the time, the answer is no. Step 3, rewrite. Don't just reject the thought, transform it. Turn it into something rational, grounded, something that Marcus himself would accept as worthy of being written in ink. Let's try a real example. The thought shows up. I'm not smart enough to apply for that job. Stop. Ask yourself, is that true? Compared to what? Based on what evidence? Is it useful to think this way? Probably not. Is it in your control to study, learn, prepare? Yes. So rewrite the thought. I may not know everything yet, but I have the ability to grow. My actions matter more than my doubts. That is how a Stoic thinks. That is how Marcus Aurelius would respond. Not with blind confidence, but with clarity, with control. And over time, doing this turns your inner critic into an inner coach. One that's honest but fair, demanding but supportive. That's what Marcus built, and so can you. Now picture this, tomorrow morning the voice returns, as always. But instead of shrinking back, you pause, you smile. You hear it, but you don't follow it. You ask the right questions. You apply reason. You remind yourself, this voice doesn't lead me, I lead it. That's the difference between living under self-doubt and leading your mind with wisdom. And the more you do this, the more you'll feel the shift. Thoughts that once froze you now fuel you. Words that once stung now teach you. And little by little, that voice loses its power, not because it disappears, but because it no longer defines you. You don't need to be a philosopher or an emperor to do this. You just need to start. Start writing your own meditations, just like Marcus did. When a negative thought shows up, write it down, and then respond to it with logic, with truth, with strength. You'll be amazed at what happens when you stop letting your emotions write your story and start letting reason take the pen. Your inner critic isn't your enemy, it's your signal, a reminder that your mind needs leadership, not silence, direction. So lead it, guide it, and like Marcus Aurelius, rule not only the world around you, but the empire within. If this message helped you see your inner world differently, even for a moment, then don't keep it to yourself. Someone else out there needs this too. So hit the like button, share this with a friend who's been battling their own thoughts. And if you want more insights like this drawn from ancient philosophy for modern minds, make sure to subscribe. There's so much more to explore, and we're just getting started.